What's up? What's up, everybody? It's Ali from Unix. How you doing, guys? Good to be back. Another day, another fruitful day, I will say. New things, new releases, new reveals. SLP doing good. So, a lot to talk about, right? But before we go, first shout out to Remy. Remy, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good.
Let me get, shout out to Remy. Really, really amazing setup. Can you like full screen it for a bit? Like,
Sure.
guys,
Hello, guys. Good evening to
doesn't it look?
everyone. How's everyone? Guys, don't forget to share the stream as well. Share it on your timeline. Make sure it's on public. As well, share it on your loved ones, of course. Good evening to everyone.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you, Remy. Much appreciated, my friend. Should we go directly to the topics? Yes, right. It's Axie Week, literally. Axie Infinity Origins coming in 3 days, and we have some new reveals. And before we go to what they released, especially regarding the birds, runes and charms, the first thing that we want to mention is a really, really awesome post from Ziori, and it's about the esports currently, what's going on in Axie, right? So I will share my screen right now, and I will show you a really nice post. And in that post, introduction to the Axie Esports Competitive Integrity Council. Nice. So I will just read it through because it's on point, right? The purpose of this council will be to ensure Axie esports take place on a fair and level playing field by investigating and ruling on integrity related matters like win trading, cheating, throwing, etc. A few days ago, there was this incident where a lot of esports, like higher ranked esports, like they were doing match fixing. There were some from, I think it was Axie.gg. There's a list, you can look it up. It's on the official Discord of Axie Infinity itself. And they were like punished hard, but that was justice at the end. All the teams that they used were banned for 999 days. All the AXS that they should get because they were on landing on the leaderboards was removed, and each and every one of them were banned for life, indefinitely actually, from the esports competitive scene of Axie Infinity. Yeah, that was the right approach to do it, 100%. Right, cheating, especially in sports and any kind of sports, actually, it is filthy. So it's very, very simple. Awesome what they did here, and now doing this council, it's really amazing. Jill, let me continue just for a bit. To start, the council will be centralized around Sky Mavis and become more decentralized over time as we add more members to the council. We will do our best to be transparent and clear with our rulings and investigations as we are building in view of the public eye. At its beginning, the council will have 7 members, 4 from Sky Mavis, 1 pro player. Shout out to Indes, amazing guy. 1 tournament organizer, and 1 to be elected. They will elect it very, very soon, and they will post it so, of course, as soon as the 7th member will be elected. Nonetheless, last point from my view, don't do cheating, don't do, match fixing, throwing, and all of these kind of things. It doesn't break the bank, but it's not what gaming is there for, right? We hate to play, to enjoy, and earn in this particular game, like Axie Infinity, right? So it would be here to help and support each other and to build this awesome, community, this blockchain gaming community, and bring it to the next level. So shout out to Axie Infinity, to Sky Mavis team for doing this and doing the right thing, and especially going in the right direction. Kudos. But now let's go back to the nitty and gritty. But before we go there, let's just check how the chat is doing. How's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Let's see. We have some familiar faces always. John Mack back again. What's up, John? Hi, Joshua. What's up, Peters? Charles is back as well. Kay, Bits, Don Don. What do you think about Ron? What I think about Ron? let's open it and check it out, right? So if we go and let's check out what Ron is doing. This is what I think about Ron. It's green. No, of course. What happened? We all know all about the hack that happened a couple of days ago, where 625 million. Wow. It was, I think, it was like 173,600 Ethereum, and approximately, I think, I'm not sure. Don't quote me. 25.5 million in USDC. So yeah, they're currently investigating, right? They're working with all the major exchanges, and there's currently a legal investigation going on. They cannot disclose too much right now because it's an investigation, right? Legally, they're not allowed to. So let's see what where this is gonna go. Then let's see more questions. What do we have here? Go SLP pumping. Yes, 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 yes. Check this out. So 18% up, and of course, Origins. So short disclaimer: this is not a financial advice. Okay. But if we check the chart, and especially if we check then the all chart over the history, right, over the past over almost 2 years, every time there was a spike, there was either a patch notes like major patch update, or it was a new season, new features implementing, and so on and so on and so on. This is as well, right? I think this was season 19. Don't quote me, 19 or 20. I'm not 100%. I think this was season 19, and 12 Origins coming out right now. So I think that we can expect something like that. And actually, we can see already some results because they're releasing on a daily basis complete new updates, new reveals, revealing. What did they reveal today? The new, bird charms and runes, and we'll go through them in just a bit. So I'm really, really hyped for the game itself. But before we go to the runes and charms, Remy, could you please one more time the official trailer, the reveal that they posted? Yeah, that one exactly. So I mentioned it, I think, during the last live stream. I love what they did with the art style. First of all, completely, crispy. The depth of each stage or each arena, or call it whatever you want. The colors, how they did it, the complete interface, the UI, literally everything. They brought it to the next level, and then going from that, and then two from 4 cards, adding two more cards, so now a total of six will change the complete playstyle, right? Introducing charms, introducing runes, all of that will, I hope we say break the game. It will not break the game, but it will evolve it, right? And there will be so many different play styles that you can play. Then also the speculations, what will happen with the energy system, that you maybe through adventure mode you will be able to achieve or get some specific charms, or only charms that you can get in the adventure mode. So there's a lot of speculations out there, and I really can't wait for the 7th of April for Axie Origins to drop, for myself to go immediately in there, test it out, play around, theory craft. Man, everybody who has a PC and laptop, because it will only release for PC and laptop at the beginning, right? Um, I really, really can only encourage to test it out, because it will be free to play. Yeah, then let's go back, right? I already mentioned something about SLP itself, and we see the green. We love to see that, and I think it will go even more high up. Nobody knows how much high, but they're really, really in the right track. Now, if we go to the Lunation, the Axie Substack, right? And on the Axie Substack, you will see, you will see the reveals for the birds, so bird runes and the charms. And let's go through it together, right? So if we open the first one, and these charms are actually how should I put it? They're nice. Let me put it like that. They're nice. So let's see, before we start going to it, let's see what the chat is saying. How you can acquire runes and charms. Yeah, there will be different kind of ways. One speculation is, of course, as we said, will be through adventure mode. Let's be surprised. Like, let's see what's going to happen on the 7th. As soon as Origin drops, we will go live. We'll do a major stream there. We will go through all the features together. So I can't wait and hope to see everybody during the stream. So is SLP going continue to pump? Hmm. I as again disclaimer, not a financial advice, right? But I think so, right? Because the history showed every time there was a major update, there was a spike. So this is how much I can say. What are the advantages between this Origins and the current version, right? I think the biggest advantage of all, or one of the biggest ones, is additional burning mechanisms. It will make the game more stable, and for me personally, and I'm telling you now that as a gamer, right? It is literally the additional additional play styles that you can do, the additional team compositions, strategies, and so on and so on. We saw it in the last live stream when we talked about the aquatic charms, right? Where we said, like, imagine we have three aquas, and we saw it actually in the live stream that they did, where they did the reveal. If you have three aquas, and each of these three aquas have the heart of the ocean rune, that gives literally, you get per part of the ocean 75 HP on each Axie. So times three, 225 HP. That's a huge boost. Literally, Aqua's becoming the new tanks. It's like it's that's why I can't wait really for Origins to drop, to see how much the game changed, because it changed, right? What do we have else? How you can acquire runes jumps? We already mentioned that. Then what do we have? Does LSP value affect the status in playing Axie Origin? What if you can, Edward? If you could elaborate on that, I will get back to that question, please. I think that Jeffrey, I think that you will be able, to acquire runes nonetheless. There will be different kind of ways to do this. So I think everybody will have runes. Let's check the Beast Origin cards. We will get back to that, I promise. But today it's bird time, right? I'm a fan of birds, and when we go here, so the first bird charms that we want to go through is Bird Talisman of Power 4, enhanced non-multi-hit attack card +6. Then we have Bird Talisman of Focus 4, enhance a multi-hit attack card +3. Feather Fan, and this is actually pretty neat. This feather mechanic, like, we will get back to it because there's also a small video that one streamer, actually one player, he released, and he explains, or he wrote there exactly what the feather effect is. All teammates gain one feather. Remember what I just said. All teammates gain one feather. I will show you why I mentioned it. And the last one is Bird Talisman of Power 4, and hence non-multi-hit attack cards +10. Oof, sounds a lot, right? Then additional charms is Bird Talisman of Focus. It's the same thing. It's just the 4. Secret Egg, add innate. Bird Energy Drink S, add Ethereal. It's also mechanic, right? Card based stat 10 plus 10%. And then we have Flamingo Hammer. Attack applies fragile for 2 turns. So there will be quite interesting things, especially to see how different kind of runes, how you can combo them maybe together, right? And so on. Last but not least is the runes. We have Venomborn. I love the sound of this card, guys. I really need to do it. Just imagine poison on this Axie grants heal 1 HP per stack instead of HP loss. So, chat, just tell me, do you like to play against, poison? Who loves to, or who doesn't like to play? Let's put it like that. Let's see what the chat saying. What do we have here in the meantime? What burning mechanism did Axie Infinity do to So, I mean, in the conversion none, but in Origins they will also add additional burning mechanisms for SLP, where you will need SLP to be able to craft or upgrade these charms and rules, for example, right? Because said we will shock the world. Yes, and so far they kind of shocking me on a daily basis. So yeah, Charles, I agree completely. I think Axie Origin for me is too hard to play for now. No, I think it just looks overwhelming. I don't think it will give you more breathing room, to be honest. Right? This is the thing of speculating when you just see something but you don't know actually how it is. Right? So just wait. If you have a PC and laptop, starting 7th of April, you can play Origins, you can test it. It's season 0. And then you can do the judgment, right? Yeah, exactly. So it's like Angry Birds with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. 1-1, yeah. It sounds like that. And it looks also like that. The Axie looks smaller and bouncy. I think just look more colorful, and maybe this is what actually gives that visual. I think Origin will like similar to League of Runeterra. Let's wait up, right? That's the cool thing. This is what I like about gaming, especially this is what like about new things that will come soon that nobody played properly, and where you just can go ahead and speculate, theory craft, go ham, let the fantasy free roam, and let's see what happens. Then maybe we will be surprised. Hopefully it pumps once a new origin start. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't like poison. Yeah, me neither, man. I hated always playing against poison. I really. And now poison bye bye if you have this specific rule, right? And then we have Energy Guru. Attack cards also deal 5 damage per energy cost to all enemies. And then Raven's Tactic, deal 20% bonus damage if HP is above 50%. Take 20% less damage if HP is below 50%. Last but not the least, remember that I mentioned as well the feather, right? When your turn starts, grant 2 feather to your team. And we will see why this feather is actually kind of cool thing. But before we go to the video itself, Runes and Charms is one of the burn mag. I think that actually will come up. Yeah, it's confirmed, right? You will need to craft and upgrade the runes. You will need SLP. Nice graphics. Yeah, the Aqua is the best team in Origin so far. And we say like on paper, right? It looks like that. But if you go ahead and take your time, really go to the Substack, check all the runes and all the charms that were released so far, and you will see, and then you will start thinking like, hold on, maybe you can combine this. What would you if you do that, right? But you're right. So far on paper, Aqua looks really, really strong. How much is really? So Remy, so Remy, can you make it a little bigger that chart? I can't read if you okay. Wait a minute. All good, all good. Then yeah, guys, how about we check out the video, right? And the video, it is here, and that was Zio. Zio actually posted this video, and check out Zio. We'll of course have all the links to all what we're discussing right now in the description down below, guys. So you can always go back and take your time reading it. And there's one specific. I will not go through the whole video, but let it just buff. Right, there's this specific feather feature that I want to show everybody. So, and 1 second, we almost there. So in the meantime, Energy Guru, and there you go. Oh, I went down. So there you go. And let me even full screen it for a bit. Right, Feather Descent, that was the one rune that I mentioned with Feather. When Axie does an attack, consume all Feather stacks to deal 2 bonus damage per stack and heal 2 HP per stack, max 10 stacks. When your turn starts, grant 2 Feather to your team. Right, and remember there was another rune, and let's just go back to it just for a second. There was another rune where here, Feather Fan, enhance any card. All teammates gain 1 feather. So it's just one of things. If you just start thinking about it, how this can be used properly. Will it maybe the numbers are too low, but that's why season 0 is there. That's why it's to tweak these numbers, to tweak all things, to test it out, and then they're gonna transition fully to it, right? Then I want to also mention one additional thing, and it's actually Jiho, and he made actually as he sees Babas everywhere, and it's confirmed he will do a Baba cosplay, right? So we are looking towards how that will look. Shout out to Jiho, yeah, we love the game, and to the whole Sky Mavis team, really, I love what you're doing. We love Origins, how it looks like, and can't wait to play. Right, let's go back to the. Oh, there's a lot of questions. Does the use of runes a chance a reset per game? Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure. Will the purity still have the advantage? Yeah, I mean, depends on, right? It really depends on. But I think there will also be crazy compositions. They will be completely mixed. How will crit works? We will do one more video before Origin drops, where we'll go through all runes and charms, and especially there's also the neutral ones, right? Don't forget the mythical neutral, runes and charms that will be out there. That every Axie doesn't matter, not depending on the class, can use. So it's also a cool thing. So regarding also guilds and how they're going to deal with scholarships, and regarding the Axie teams, I think these things will be determined as soon as Origin drops, as soon as everybody played it, did some research, the proper research, right? Because right now the only thing that you can do is just speculate until we didn't see everything. We don't know, we cannot be 100% sure. You can, Delima, you can actually go ahead, and of course, the Substack, the Axie Substack, it will be in the link. The link will be down in the description below. And if you just start scrolling down the Substack, and as well also the official Twitter, you will see literally the posts for each and every one. So if you go just a little bit more down, this is actually a really good one. So here we can see actually how the launch of the week is scheduled, right? So today we have the 4th, and today we're still waiting for this release. So you can already expect a video tomorrow already regarding the arena mode guide and planned rules and charms. And I'm really curious about planned rules, because if we saw what happened, with Aqua, and just again thinking just about this heart of the ocean, rune, I'm really curious what's gonna happen with the plan. How they gonna plan? Are they gonna move it like to mostly like a supporting role, or there will be some really OP, tank? Yeah, like tank rules and charms. We'll see. Most definitely. And then Exilor, nice, but then the reptile. I don't like reptiles, guys. Not in real life, and also not in Exi. I need to be like completely honest on this one. I hope you understand. But then, thank you, Remy. Thursday, April 7th, right? Axie Infinity Origin alpha available for download on Mavis app. So basically, you go to the Mavis app, and you will be having an link icon. You can press it, it will download, and you can start playing it immediately on the 7th. And then I wanted actually to show one more for everybody out there. That if you want to see where you can find charms, here you can find some cards already. Everything is on the axie.substack.com. And a little bit further down, if you just scroll the whole time down, you will find pictures, releases, announcements for charms, the Twitter post, additional cards, and there's some really crazy things. Cards apply 3 poison to all enemies, heal this actually for 30 HP, like aquatic cards. And I think a little bit down here there was already the other charms itself. Let me just scroll just a little bit to get cards, and we can do it actually like that. It will be going faster itself. And if the charms you cannot find, you will be able to find them here. You can find them as well on their official Twitter, right? So if, for example, you go to the Axie Esports, they have their separate Twitter, but then you have the Axie official Twitter itself. And here on top right, you can immediately go ahead, and you can check out different. There's the bug charms, There's some really crazy ones. Then there the Dawn runes and charms itself, and so on. So, of course, the link will be in the description down below. Those charms are part of the package cards in Axie Origin, or can buy it also or upgrade it. I think there will be multiple ways to acquire them. So how do we use the runes and charms? You equip them. So far as you know, you go to to inventory, you click on the Axie details, you can see the whole detail, and then you can equip it in there, right? So check out the reveal, the gameplay reveal live stream also with Jiho, and literally if you go through that live stream, you can check out he's, I think at one point you will see the inventory, you can see the Axie with the cards and with also the charm on the button. What is the effects of runes? Yeah, it really depends on the runes, right? Here we are here on the Dusk runes, for example, right? And there is like Wicked Ward, gain 15 shield whenever you play a curse card. So imagine you have a Dusk with a lot of curse cards, and whenever you play, you can give it. So it really depends on, like, there will be a lot of different ones, and I think in the future they will add more and more. Right, this is just the natural course of games, where they expand on things. Yeah, it really is exciting, right, Doors? I completely agree. I really can't wait for it, to be honest.
No, it's 5:30
It depends on the charm. I think for here, for example, the Wicked Ward, right? I think it's always active. So every time when you have it equipped on your Axie, every time you play a curse card, you will get 15 shield, right? Some cards, if the description is right, okay, at the beginning of the turn or at the beginning of the battle or something like that, if something like that will happen. So just read the description, and I think it should be self-explanatory.
Yeah, okay, no, okay.
Pump up SLP to 5. Yeah. Yeah. Charles Yanda, I think they will implement two burn mechanism just for cosmetics on Axis. It's an option, yeah.
No.
I mean, I was always a fan, like introducing, skins and these kind of things that doesn't have an impact on the gameplay itself, right? In this case, the runes itself, you everybody will find them and get them one way or another, right? Then you will utilize SLP, and I think the other currency was called Moonshot to upgrade them. Let's go more. Oh, it's more interesting because of the details. Yeah, it's a lot more details. Like, it's a lot more. Like, really. And if we go to the official YouTube of Axie Infinity, right? So in the Axie Infinity, in that particular stream here, and we can watch that actually together here, and I can full screen, so it's gonna be visible for everybody, right? So let me just find the exact point. Yeah, I want to show you guys here. Shady Exchange solo energy +1 in even rounds. You can see a lot of details already. I like how they did the complete art style and change up the cards, and especially the stage itself. Here we can see give it a sec. There you go. Serious. Select one card to discard from your hand, right? Then if you go look the animations, guys, it's completely different. It's a different game, completely, right? So yeah, let's just wait for it. Okay. April 7th. Yeah, I really don't make sense, right? The April 7th, once it released, I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the day it will be immediately, yeah, Nerf Aqua completely, because it just looks broken on the paper. It just really looks broken, and we talked about it, right, with Tanten the other day as well. I think that will be the first that everybody will try to, because it's a safe bet. 225 more HP per on each Axie. That's huge. That's really, really huge. If you just compare it, right? And if we just take a look at the current stage, and how much was the normal here? There you go. So Axie is currently around 430, between, I would say 450 is an average, HP. And with this particular rune setup, if you have 3 aquas, you will be boosted up to almost 700 each Axie. And then especially if you have like anemons and stuff like that, it will really, really, really hard, to go against that. So yeah. The runes will be the nightmare for poison. Yeah, yeah. That's why I really what they did actually with excuse me. Let me go actually to the beginning with the bread runes, right? Especially this one. Heal 1 HP per stack instead of HP loss if you get poisoned. So that's a counter, right? So yeah, bug team is okay for the origin. Yeah, I actually looked into bugs as well, um, but I have a secret favorite, and I didn't want to really reveal it yet, and I will not reveal it yet. I think I'm gonna reveal it on the day when Origin drops. I have a secret favorite. Try to guess. About rank. Yeah, I'm really really excited about what's gonna happen. I think through Origins itself, the esports scene will also like completely evolve. It will go to the next level because it's the same thing, and you can compare it kinda with Hearthstone, right? Hearthstone has so many different kind of deck possibility strategies that you can do, right? And I think this is where they actually also go with Origins right now in that kind of direction. So it's actually pretty amazing. What do you think? It's better and easier to play, old Axie or the new Origins? I mean, look, if you get used to something, it's easy to do, right? And whenever something new comes across, at the beginning, everybody struggles because it's something completely new. You need to learn it. But as soon as you learn it, I think Origin will be easier, better, because again, you will have different kind of ways, different play styles. In my opinion, in the old version, you were kind of limited, right? Because you had certain metas in certain brackets, right? Between 1,200, for example, and 1,400, these certain teams are working, and so on and so on and so on and so on. I think that Origins will remove these limit or limitations. It will give you much, much more possibility of variety where you can go literally nuts with teams and compositions. So yeah, let's see where the journey will bring us, especially on this 7th. 3 more days, guys. That's the type of advantage and disadvantage still applicable in the origin. John, what you mean with that question? Well, it would be great if you can just elaborate on it. So yeah, regarding the energy, it's a really good question. So there is speculation. There's nothing yet 100% confirmed, but normally you need 10 or between 10 and 19 axes to have a 40 energy account. That's an example, right? There was speculation that you will be needing with each axis, for example, that you will get energy. For example, let's say you have 3 axes, you have a 20 energy count. You get a fourth one, you get 22. So this is one like possibility that can happen. We don't know yet exactly. So let's get surprised. So yeah, this is a question that really comes so often. So what will happen with the old guys when Origins drops? You still have the old, not the old, or the current version of the game through where you will earn SLP. But you can then play Origins as well at the same time because it's going to be free to play just to test, to see how it's going to go. Let's have one more question. Yeah. Do you need SLP to upgrade the axes? You mean the charms and runes? Yes, you will need that. So guys, this is about the current update. So they released the bird runes and charms, and there's more to come. I can't wait for today. Also the Reina game mode and all of these things to be released, to be leaked or revealed, and we will of course tomorrow do it immediately a new video. So stay tuned. Every link or all the information that we showed today in this video, it will be down in the description below. So whatever you need, but of course everything Unix related, Unix description down below. Thank you everybody. Thank you Remy. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. It really goes a long way. And I'll see you in the next one. No, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice one, guys.